Hello guys, welcome you all. So in our previous video we have started writing unit test cases for our code. Okay, so we have written unit test case for our DO layer. So this is the code we have written for our DO layer. Okay, so in this video what we'll do, we'll try to enhance this code and improve the code quality, for which we are going to use a third party package called testify. Okay, for doing assertion. So let's start it. I'll show you that dependency. Actually that dependency is in the git repository. So here is the dependency from stretch. So this is the package we have to use. Okay, and this is the link. So I'll put this link in the description so you can go through it. Okay, so for using this dependency, what we have to do, we have to install this dependency in our system. Okay, and then we are able to use it. Okay, so let's go to the document and see. See here we have getting started. Okay, so we'll click here to see how we can install it. So this is the command to install it on our system. So I'll copy it and I'll open a command terminal in here. That is a this is pointed to my workspace. Okay, so I'll paste it here. Sorry, it is not copied actually. 1 minute. We have to copy this. Okay, like this, and just put enter. So it will install this on our system, and then we are able to use it. Okay, so meanwhile installing, I'll show you how we can use it. So see here, see this is how we can use this testify package for unit testing. Okay, so this is how we have to declare, and this is how we can do assertion. Okay, so you can look at this assertion. This assertion basically consists of basically it consists of 3 parameters. So this is the optional parameter, okay, that we can put message. So whatever the message we can put, will put here. So the first parameter is basically the pointer to this testing, and second parameter is the expected, what is the expected output, and the third parameter is what we are getting actual, and this is the optional parameter. We can pass it as a message here. If you want to check the nil, then just we have to put this t pointed to testing, and then we have to put this whatever we want to check for nil, and if you want to check for not nil, we can use it here like this. Okay, so let's just see. So let's see how it is installed or not. Okay, so now it has been installed in my system. So now I'm going to modify this code. Okay, I'll comment it. Okay, and I'll write some new code here. So what I can check, assert dot nil. I will check it for nil first. Okay, like this. And one more thing, we have to import this package. So this is the package we have to import. Copy it and just have to paste it here so that it will not give any error. Now the first parameter we have to pass this pointer to testing t. Okay, and the second parameter we have to pass what, for which we are checking the nil, like for error or employee. So this is the test case for error. Okay, so what should be nil here? This emp should be nil here. Okay, so I'll just paste it here, and that's all for this assertion. Here we are just simply checking that this employee should be nil. Okay, and the second assertion which we can check is not nil. Okay, so here this error should be not nil, so we are expecting error here. Okay, so this should be not nil. This is the second assertion we can put. Thirdly, we can use it like assert dot, we have one equal values. Again here we have to pass first parameter as a pointer to testing, and the second parameter http dot status not found, because this we are expecting, this is the thing we are expecting. Okay, and what is the actual we are getting, this we have to put it here. Okay, so error dot status code. Fine. So the next assertion what we can do, assert dot equal values pointed to t, sorry, pointed to testing, And what else error message we are sending, we can assert that also. So look at here, so this error message we have, this is the status code we have, this is the status we have. Okay, so this is status. I'll check now what we are expecting this and what we'll get from the error code, status code. Okay, so this is how we can assert that also. The next thing we can assert code we have done, with code, done with the status, and this also we can use. So this, and here we'll put the id 123. Okay, and this we should get it from error dot message. That's how we can assert. So this is how we can assert all the error messages we are getting. Okay, and let's try to run it now. So I'll click here, run test. See, we are getting some error in this, on this line 17, this one, not found status code. It is not a status code, it is status here, right? So status code we have to remove it and we have to put a status, and let's run it again. So now in this case you can see our all test cases has been passed and it has been run successfully. Okay, so let's try to modify the other one. So I'll comment it and I'll try to write the test case 4 if we don't have error for a successful request. So this we have to write like assert. Again we can copy from there only and we'll paste it here, and here this time we are expecting error as nil. Okay, and emp as not nil, fine, and the status we are expecting as status. Okay, and this we are not expecting. Okay, and here we'll modify it like this: equal values for 100 what we are expecting from emp, that it should get the id. Okay, and here we can check for name. So this name we are expecting in this emp name. So the next assertion what we can do here is copy it and write it for email, and this we have to check with emp email. Fine, that's how we can do the assertion. Okay, and let's try to run it. Where it is failing, 36 line, here it is failing. In this way we have to do it. Actually expected this, and we'll do it, and let's try to run it again. Okay, this actually we are expecting this emp1 10 not. So here we are expecting 1.1 because see here employee id is 1.1. Okay, that we have to modify it, and now try to run it. So now we can see here our test case is success. Okay, so this is how we have to write the test case while using this testify dependency. Okay, and you can see this is much more simpler than which we have written in our previous. Okay, these are a simple assertion. Okay, so now let's check how much coverage we are getting here. So here we can see that we are getting 100% of coverage. Okay, and when we go to this DAO, here also it's highlighting all this code. The test case has successfully covered all these conditions, and I'll show you one more way of running this test. If you don't have this installed in your Visual Code, you can either run it with command line also. So this is the package. So we have to move it to src web app, this package. Okay, web app package, and so we have to move it into the web app, and inside web app we have to go to the DAO, and from there we'll try to execute this test case from the command line. Okay, so we'll move it to web app DAO, and yes, so here we have see this test.go file. So how to run the test case from here? You just have to write go test amp underscore dao underscore test dot go. Sorry, the name is wrong here actually. Go test amp. No, we have to run just go test. It will run it. Okay, so here we can see it has run successfully, and to check the how much coverage we have, we just have to put go test hyphen cover. Okay, and put enter, and this will run the test case and will give the result in the form of coverage also. So here you can see test cases, we have success test case and we have 100% coverage of the statement. So that's how we can check with the command line also. We can run with the command line also the our test cases, or either we can run it from here also. Okay, so this is the way we can write test cases for our code. Okay, so this test case I have written for the DO layer. Okay, so you can try writing it for controller layer. Okay, and if you have any doubt and any issues, please let me know. Okay, so that's all for this video, guys. In the next video, what we'll do, I'll introduce with one new framework called Jingonic. It's an HTTP framework, okay, that we can use for developing our REST API, and we'll modify this code in somewhat different way. And in the next video, I'll also introduce one new ID, okay, that is developed by IntelliJ, and the name is golang. So from the next video, we'll start working on that ID. Okay, that's a very good ID. It is very good support for golang. So that's all for this video, guys. I'll see you in next video. Until then, bye bye and happy learning.